So, in this video today, we are going to go over how to do an introductory session. All right. So, today I have my wonderful subject here. We're going to do a fake demo session, that is. The whole point of a demo is really three parts. One, you want to build a connection with that person as soon as they walk through the door, right? You want to greet them with a smile. You want to say hello, tell them your name, and that you've been looking forward to seeing them all day, right? And then it's going to go into the assessment or actual stretching session, where you will be doing hands-on work with that client. And then at the end, you will explain to them why what you did is going to be beneficial for them and how you are going to be helping them feel better thereafter and giving them a plan on how they can succeed. Okay, so let's start from all the way from the beginning. So here I have our document, and this is what we're going to use today as our guide, right? The very first part is greeting the client when they come in, right? So we'll kind of do that. Usually you're going to meet that person up at the front door. I have Bryn here. We're going to do that right here. All right. You want to greet that customer with enthusiasm, offering them a firm handshake, address them by name. All right. Hi, how are you? Are you Bryn?
Yes, I am.
My name is Matt. It's a pleasure to meet you today. I've been looking forward to this all week.
So have I.
You excited to have some fun?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Here you can follow me to the table.
Okay.
Right? Now, when you bring the person over to the table, you want to ask them how their day is going. Just kind of engage in some small chat. You don't want to jump right into it right away. Right? So, how's your day going so far?
It's been good.
It's going
been
good?
Busy.
Great. If you'd like, you can put all your things underneath the table. Right? So, this is where you are going to get to learn a little bit more about the client. It's important that you are either eye level or slightly below eye level with that person. You don't want to be commanding, standing above them, talk to them. You want it to be comfortable and relaxed. So I like to sit in a stool right below the client and then just ask them a few questions, right? So the first thing I want to ask them is what really brought them in today, right? So Bryn, I reviewed your paperwork before you came in today. It looks like you're dealing with some neck discomfort and some low back pain. What inspired you to wanting to come in today?
So I had a horseback riding accident years ago.
Okay.
And ever since then, my neck has always been very, very tight. I'm also a nurse, so lower back, legs, hips, all of that gets sore from being on my feet all day.
Wow. Wow, that is a lot. And thank you for your service as a nurse. That is wonderful. We need more people just like you.
I don't know about that.
So what you want to do is you listen to the client, right? Now you want to restate their problem, right? So what I heard was that you had a bad neck injury, and that's really stealing joy from being able to do things you would love to do without pain. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right? You want to label the problem, right? You want to say, I heard you, I understand, and that sounds tough, right? But you then want to ask them, what have you done in the past to try and fix this? Have you tried to do anything?
Advil, heat wrap.
Okay.
Pretty much nightly with the heat wrap. I'm also now in school too, so that is not helping my neck at all.
Great.
So it's a lot of looking down at a computer, even though I have the whole setup at home.
I see.
So there's a lot of aggravating factors that come in that will kind of compound on an injury that occurred about a decade ago.
Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds rough. But my goal for today, right, is to make sure that you can either ride again or go to work and not have that neck pain and not have that back pain, right? I want you to be able to jump into work and feel like you can run up and down the steps and not worry about any of those aches and pains that you have. Or if you want to ride a horse again, not be worried about your neck, at least in the same way that you are today. And that's exactly what I can do for you.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds great.
So you want to sell the vacation. They told you what their issues are, right? And now you are telling them how you are going to get them to feel good, be able to do the things that she talked about, but be able to do them without pain and discomfort, because that's what we are here to provide. Okay? Then you ask one more question. Is this your first time ever doing this?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Well, you are in for a treat. What we're going to do today is assisted stretching.
Okay.
It's a lot like yoga, except I do it all for you. It's kind of nice, right? So,
Yeah.
since today is the first time that I've worked with you, I want to take somewhat of a global approach. Okay? That way we can set a baseline and track your progress for every time that you come in thereafter. Right? First, we're going to do a quick assessment. Then I'm going to guide you through a series of stretches targeting your muscles in a safe and effective way. Now, I'm definitely going to focus on your neck. I'm definitely going to focus on your legs and your low back, because the next 25 minutes is all about you. And I want to make sure that when you leave here today, you feel like you can float out of here.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Sounds
It's
good?
a little bit too good to be true, but okay.
I work some magic. And then when we're done, I'll let you know what I find. I'll make a recommendation for you, and then we can take it from there. Does that sound all right?
Sounds like a plan.
Wonderful. All right. So what you want to do next is do a quick assessment, right? Now, since this client here has really presented with some neck discomfort, I'm going to do a quick neck range of motion assessment. All right. So if you can for me, this is going to be fun. Go ahead, look up for me. Fantastic. Bring your chin to your chest. Good. Now what I'm looking for is see how she's kind of wincing. You know, you're looking at the range of motion, you're cueing in on that. Okay. Go ahead and look out towards the wall. Okay. You can look out your other shoulder. Okay. Bring your ear to your shoulder like this. Great. Okay. And let's go to the other way. All right. We have our work cut out for us. So, look, we got a baseline, and now let's fix it. That sound okay?
That works.
Awesome. Okay, so you can go ahead and do this. Go ahead and lie down, face up for me. What we're going to do is I'm going to start down by your ankles first. Does that sound okay? I always like to ask for permission before I start. I'm going to start with the hamstring stretch. We're going to do a quick little pull. Your feet are cold.
I know.
All right. Lubricate the joint. Just like this. We're going to go into hamstring stretch. Good. I like to put the leg on my shoulder. Just like this. How's that feel, okay?
I'm not feeling anything.
You are very flexible. So you do want to communicate because you want to make sure that the client gets a good stretch. I feel a little bit better there.
A little bit.
Good. Just like that. Come down. Let it relax. There we go. Just like that. Good. I feel okay? Now we're going to go into the piriformis stretch. Now, Bryn had also told me that she had, low back pain. The piriformis muscle that we're stretching here is good to stretch that. All right, so the piriformis is a good muscle to stretch for low back pain. So I'm going to communicate to the client that I'm doing this stretch because she told me that she had low back pain, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. So you had mentioned that you had low back pain. The stretch I'm about to do is going to help relieve that back pain that you have, okay? Good. You feel okay here?
Yeah, you keep going.
Good. Perfect. So here's your piriformis stretch. Here's the glute med. Hold each stretch for at least 10 to 15 seconds, and then come back Now we're going to do your glute max stretch. Just like that. Good. Perfect. You're going to do each stretch at least 2 to 3 times. All right, so we're going to do a lower trunk rotation stretch. You want to put the lateral malleolus right outside of the knee. Take a deep breath in and exhale. If you see the client's shoulder come up, try and bring it down with just your fingertips. Good. They should feel this through their hip and then their low back. Good. Perfect. Just like that. That feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. From there, we're going to do an adductor stretch. Just like that. Good. And again, I would do these 10 to 15 seconds at least 2 to 3 times. Now this is the transition. I'm going to do a quick little circles here. I'm going to do the abductor. All right, so from here, I'm just going to speed the video up a little bit. So I go back to the hamstring stretch. You can see that I'm holding the other leg down. We're going to go back into piriformis muscle, do a couple rotations. There I'm doing glute med. Good. Now we're doing glute max. I'm going to come around, do lower trunk rotation. Perfect. Going back into the adductor, keeping that other leg away with my other arm, doing some traction, and then back to side bending. Perfect. From there, I get my stool, and then we're going to do some wrist flexor stretches. So I have her arm fully extended with my other hand in her hand, pushing the hand, extending the hand so that it goes and points down towards the floor. We must be having a fun conversation right there. There we go. All right, I'm going to do the same thing over to this side as well. And again, this whole time I'm trying to really build a connection with this client, right? That's why we're having a fun conversation. Here, we're going to go into the prone position. We're going to stretch the quad. Good. Always communicating with the client to see how it feels. Here, we're going to go into hip flexor. You can see I have that hip in extension. I'm using my leg to be able to prop up hers to get more hip extension so that it's more hip flexor. Here, she's pretty flexible. So we can get pretty much all the way down, just like that. Here, I like to do double massage gun. It feels so good. I highly recommend that you try it. All right, and then we're going to do some neck stretching. Again, let the client know that you're doing this because they specifically mentioned their neck. All right, try to relax your neck for me. There we go.
It is relaxed.
Oh boy. All right, so we're going to do upper trap. You're going to put your hand right on the shoulder. Whenever you stretch the neck, I don't want you to miss this part. When I first pull out the pillow, I do a little bit of just kind of gentle massage. I like to say you're trying to introduce your hands to that client. You don't want to just put your hands on their neck and then go right for a stretch. Let the neck kind of calm down first. And we're going to go out just like this. You'll see her trap is a little bit tight here.
It always is.
Yeah. Well, we're going to fix it.
Good luck.
There we go. Then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Try to make sure that their head stays facing up. You don't want it to tilt too far forward. You definitely don't want it to tilt backward. Good. Just like that. We're going to do the levator scapula stretch. Client is going to look over at their pocket. And then you lift, still holding that shoulder down so it doesn't rise. Just like that. Very good. Now we're going to do some cervical rotation. Good. Good, just like that. Okay. So your neck is a little bit tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the good thing is I was able to just stretch it out a little bit, but by doing this consistently, we're going to really be able to loosen up these neck muscles. That way, when you turn your head, you don't feel like you have to turn your whole shoulders. How's that sound?
That would sound great.
Good. Now everything's feeling good so far. Is this something you feel like you could do kind of consistently?
I would like to.
Of course. Absolutely. Makes you feel good. Why wouldn't you?
All right.
So halfway through the session, I like to let the client know that I found a few things that I'd like them to work on, that I would like to work on with them, that is. And I ask them, is this something that you feel like you could see yourself doing? Feeling good all the time? Of course they're going to say yes. All right, now, this is where I'm going to start targeting. We just kind of went through the basics of the stretch. Hamstring, piriformis, glute med, glute max, lower trunk rotation, adductor, abductor. Same side to the other leg. Wrist flexor stretch. Quad, hip flexor. Back on the back, upper trap, levator scapula, cervical rotations. Right, so now that's kind of like the crux of the demo. There's still a few more that we still have to do. But now I'm going to target exactly what that client told me was bothering them. Right, so their neck and their back. Right, so this is a stretch I like to do for people who have low back pain and have a little bit of tightness in their shoulders. Go ahead, put this hand behind your head. This is a cross body pull. All right, go ahead, grab on. I like to grab their wrist and have them grab mine. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. 2, 1. Good. How did that feel?
Great.
Felt great.
It's also lots of cracks.
Lots of cracks on that one.
Great.
All right, but it felt good, right?
Yep.
Good. So just did a cross body pull there. We're gonna do a cross body pull on this side too. Go ahead and put this hand behind your head. You want to cross their leg, just how you do the lower trunk rotation. I put my foot right at their shoulder, that is. That way they can pivot right there. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Some more pops. How about that?
It also keeps you from
rolling,
coming off the table.
Exactly. Great. Just like that. So what we'll do next is we will do a sit and reach stretch. So if you could, please go ahead, sit up for me. All right. Grab on here. Same thing. Cross hands. Take a deep breath. And come down towards me. Good. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good. This one's good for your low back as well. All right, let's do it again. Breathe in. And down. Good. 3, 2, 1. Doing good. All right, we got one more. Let's face out towards the windows over here. We're going to do a pec stretch. This is good for almost everybody. This really helps a lot of people who have rounded shoulders be able to open their chest back up again. Put both hands behind your head. Just like this. Deep breath. Exhale. Good. Perfect. We're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Look up for me this time. That's it. Perfect. You are doing such a great job. Good. Relax your arms.
Okay.
You are all done, my friend.
Sounds good.
Now, this is where you ask them. Now, here's the big question. How do you feel?
Feel great.
Of course you do. You work with me.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So, what we're going to do now is do a quick reassessment of their neck, right? That's the one that I started with. We're going to check it again, all right? See if what we did worked. Go ahead, look up. Okay, chin to your neck. Chin to your chest, that is. Good. All right, you didn't wince as much that time.
No.
All right, let's look this way. Good. Look out towards me. Much better. All right, ear to your shoulder. All right, that could still use some more work. Let's come to the other side. Good. Any pain doing those?
Nope.
Maybe a little bit less than when you came in?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So now, these are some of the areas that I like to cover with a lot of the body coaches. So you just did your quick reassessment. Now is where you tell them what some of your concerns were that you found throughout the stretch. Okay? All right. So now here are some of my areas of concern that I found. During the stretch, I noticed that your right shoulder is a little bit more tight than your left.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And when we were also doing your lower body, actually still your right hip is tighter than your left hip.
Yep.
Okay? So now my goal, right? You already feel good.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that that neck and that hip don't bother you anymore. I want you to be able to ride your horse, play tennis. Do you like to play tennis?
Yeah, I do.
Good. That you can do those things and you don't even think about the pain. Feel as good as you feel right now, even when you're doing that.
Yep.
Right? So by doing something like this consistently is absolutely going to help ensure that that's the case. This is exactly what I've been trained to do, is to be able to help you. And now I'm invested in making sure that I make that happen. Okay? So, how do you feel? Feel good?
Okay, good.
Let me ask you this. Do you have 25 minutes in your week, sometime next week, where you can see me again, so we can really jumpstart the progress that you made today?
I think so. I would have to check.
All right, let's go up and check. Okay? Now, this is where I like to secure the next appointment, right? They're already feeling good, and I like to use the word jumpstart the progress that they've already made today, right? So I asked them if they have only 25 minutes next week, just 25 minutes in a week to see me again, right? So we'll take a look at our schedules. Great.
Yep.
How's Tuesday at 10?
Should work.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put you into our system, and I'm already looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday next week. Now, when you come in next week, you can either pay as you go, or you can get a package of sessions, right? Getting a package really allows you to jumpstart your progress so that you get rid of these issues more quickly, right? And that's what I want. I want you to feel better quickly, right? In the most effective way possible, so that you don't have to worry about these pains anymore. I would recommend that you go with the 10-session package. Your neck is tight, and your hips are tight, but that is what I am going to fix for you. And over the course of 10 sessions, you are going to feel significantly better then, and significantly better than you feel even after just this one, right? How does that sound to you?
Sounds great.
It's one of the best investments you'll ever make into yourself.
Depends on pricing. That's all.
The price is $425, and each one of those sessions is going to make you feel a lot better, a world better than you feel right now. Sound good?
Okay.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and let's take care of that right now. If you have any questions, concerns, please refer back to this document. This is what you'll follow, and when you follow it, you will succeed.